Hi, this is TJR, and it's been about a month since Rogue One, a Star Wars story, hit theaters. The weekend it came out, I did a spoiler-free review on the channel, and now that a month's gone by, I thought it would be fun to do a follow-up video where I talk about the movie with full spoilers and just discuss some of the criticisms that have been kind of bandied about here on the internet and give my own views on it. And as I was thinking about making this video, of course, one topic that I wanted to address was CGI Grand Moff Tarkin. Certainly there's been a lot of talk amongst, movie audiences about this and fans of Star Wars. Some people have said it doesn't look real enough. It looks weird. It looks creepy. 20 years from now, we're going to look at this and it's going to look dated because of how bad it looks by comparison to what we can do, 20 years later. Also, people have brought up the issue of, should we bring back deceased actors digitally and put them in films? What are the moral ramifications? What are the legal ramifications of this? And now, certainly, that second half, there's certainly a discussion there. There's certainly an argument there. It's not the first time that sort of thing has been done. We have used footage of deceased performers in advertisements in the past, well before the CGI era. So it's been done before. But there is an argument there, but it's not the one I'm going to talk about today. Because to me, the scariest thing about CGI Grand Moff Tarkin is not how unrealistic it looked, but how good it actually did look. I mean, yeah, we can tell it's CGI, of course. I mean, we know he's passed on. We know Peter Cushing is no longer with us. But you can look at it. You can kind of see, as good as it looks, there are still little imperfections that let us know, this is not real. But you have to admit, it looks pretty damn good. And especially when you compare it to previous attempts at recreating real people in CGI. And as I looked at this and I thought about it, I couldn't help but think, we're not that far away. I think as time goes on, we're going to get better and better at this until pretty soon we can't tell. And to me, that's the really scary thing. What happens when we really can't tell? And I'm not talking about entertainment. I'm talking about what happens when we turn on the TV and we're having events reported to us that we are presuming are real and they're not. What happens when governments can create footage that we think is real and it's not? What happens when, we can see broadcasts where they say, we know so-and-so killed this person because here's the footage of it. We already live in a society where fake news spreads like wildfire on social media. I can remember 4 years ago, people were passing around, fake news stories on Facebook. I remember one of them was that the president was going to make sure that everybody had a chip, implanted in their neck within the next 2 years. It was going to happen, and people believed it. As completely ludicrous and ridiculous as that story was, people believed it. People didn't bother to verify the validity of it. They just believed it because they saw it on the internet, and the image created looked real. I mean, sure, some people would decry these, fake news stories on Facebook as fake and say, hey, do some research, this isn't true. But some people still want to believe it anyways. And some people would even say, well, even though it's not true, I agree with what it's saying. And there's still this complete denial, even though they've just said they know it, understand that it's not true. So what happens when we are creating completely believable visual representations of things that aren't true? When governments can do this, when corporations can do this, and we can start spreading all kinds of fake reality, fake news on the internet. And I guess there'll be ways to figure out, hey, this is proof, this is CGI, it's not real. But there's still going to be people who will just, their desire to believe it's real will overpower the logical reasoning to accept that it's not. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too paranoid, and hopefully I am. But for me, the scariest thing about CGI Grand Moff Tarkin is how good it did look, and how good we're going to keep getting at this technology. Anyways, let me know what you think of this. And I think I should get to work on that Star Wars video. I think that's going to be a whole lot more fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.